Welcome to Cave Story. A game that, truthfully, the first time I played it was not that long ago. Evening, everybody, by the way. In the grand history of things, this game came out in 2004, which is the same year that Yume Nikki came out, and which is also the same year that Half-Life came out. Both games I have played or am playing. It's a very strange and bizarre coincidence. I don't know what happened when I was 4. They must have been putting something in the water. I don't know. I don't drink tap water, except I only drink tap water. They've clearly changed it. See, Cave Story Plus, Remastered, Family Tracks. The original is this, I believe. They have many musical options. Oh god, I gotta delete a save. The last time I don't want to delete my 2018 save. You know what? Maybe I do. I'll delete my 2020 save. I went to follow the main game categories for Cave Story, but Twitch is blocking it. I think I hit the cap and need to unfollow some. I don't tend to follow. You know, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. I don't care about the follower count cap. I was talking about how much I love the game Cave Story. I'll talk about that later. Goddamn chat members, ignoramuses. No, but Cave Story came out in 2004. I was 4 years old when this game came out, and I definitely didn't play it. There we go. I'm gonna keep the new graphics. But yeah, I didn't play this game when it came out. Of course I didn't. I was 4. I didn't play Yume Nikki. I didn't play Half-Life. And so realistically, I only played this in high school, maybe my senior year. I played this for the first time on the Switch with this copy I have right now, when this came out. I don't know what inspired me to play Cave Story. I don't know what cost me to buy it. Not just buy it, buy a physical version, which, may I demonstrate, comes with an instruction booklet with beautiful art. I say instruction. Oh, it does. I mean, it's meant to look like a Nintendo instruction booklet in many ways. It has wonderful, really lovely art in here in the description about the items, friends you make along the way. And not only that, it came with a CD. A mini CD. Which is very interesting. Which has music from this game. Along with some very cool reversible switch cover art. It's a very good version. Controversial version because it's made by Nicholas. But again, the controversy over Nicholas and their version of the games is... There's some weirdness there. And people getting on their eggs about it. But for some reason, I chose to buy it. And maybe I heard it was good, maybe I didn't know much about it, but I didn't. And I played it for the first time. Just on hearsay, not really knowing what the game was, what it was about, or even what it looked like, or even what the gameplay was. And I loved it. I played it and I immediately was like, this is amazing. This is really cool and really fun, and I really think this is a great game. And maybe a part of it is I just, didn't have that many games, who knows? I fell in love with it, and I haven't really had a chance to play it properly or again since then. So I want to revisit it. The 20th anniversary of Cave Story. It feels like it's the right time. Follow cap is 100 games. I don't watch categories based on games, really, but again, I don't watch Twitch that much. I tend to watch just from people I know. So the way I find people is a goddamn miracle. There are categories I've followed, and that's only for solidarity, just so they can get more followers. Silent Hill 4 released in 2004. The Room. Very strange. Something was in the air in 2004. But anyways, let's stop using my dilatory tactics and get into this. Wait, what? Why is there... Easy, start game. Original, start game. And hard, I'm too afraid. What? Well, that's interesting. You're a dog now. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Usually Uchikoshi games. You don't follow categories, but he looks up specific games. Remember whenever Nicholas Drama, I think the Switch release is the best version. I think that also, from what I heard, the Nicholas Drama is a bit overblown. I mean, Pixel got paid, and he got what he wanted from the game. He gets money from it. It's not like he doesn't. They didn't steal it from him, from as far as I'm aware. I don't know the full extent of the drama, but someone's transmission connecting to the network. I played a version of this game on the DS like 2 weeks ago for my horrible DS homebrew hack stream. Sue. What am I, a boy named Sue? Are you there? It's me. It's Kazuma. I was somehow able to escape, but I got lost. I'm a shelter without anything inside. A whirling storm inside. Can't keep it in. Heaven knows I tried. If you're reading this, please answer. Please? I think it's the only one with co-op play. It is interesting. Co-op play is very fascinating to me. I've never played the co-op of this game, but it seems intriguing to me. Again, I don't tend to play many. I was like, why am I trying to shoot? I don't have a gun yet. I feel like I'm going to remember a reasonable amount. I watched someone play through a bunch of this game not too long ago, which was partially the reason for me to replay it. I saw it and I was like, man, I kind of missed this game and I really did enjoy it. I'll take any excuse. Anniversary, celebrations, easy excuse to play something. Part of the reason I'm playing Half-Life and thoroughly enjoying it. Hey, what up, man? I will say, I gotta make sure I don't fuck this up. Because as you know, your decisions in this game are meaningful. And you could screw it up. There we go. Like that. Searching for a boy named Sue. One Sue found. Sue! Answer me. They're looking for you. Are you asleep or what? Your brother is so lonely. Yeah. How is she supposed to help you with that, you goddamn disgusting pervert? You ever look at a guy and you just say, man, this guy, you just know him as a goddamn pervert. And you just think to yourself, what a pervert. He's probably a robo-fucker. Sorry, I'm in a funny mood today. They have a DSi and 3DS release. I know the 3DS remake of it's very interesting, and probably the most interesting of any version of these games. I would love to play it. If there's a physical copy, I'd love to purchase it. But I don't think there is, actually. Purely out of intrigue to see that they remade this entire game. Again, this is a remaster. This is not really a remake. There's good graphics, but you can change those. The fact that there is a complete and utter remake of the 3DS version that exists is fascinating to me. Even if it's disliked, I think I would enjoy it. Well, DS, not 3DS. Very specifically a DS version. And I don't even know if it was a real DS version or what kind of port. Again, this was... I got a DS cartridge. I don't know where I found it. It must have been in... It came to me in a dream and I woke up and I found a cartridge under my pillow. It said 65,000 games in one. It was very interesting. I found a lot of games of a peculiar nature. Oddly, there was a copy of Breath of the Wild on the DS. It was very strange. You couldn't do much except walk around. As you know, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a very interesting game. But you can do more in that game than simply walk around, so I felt, oh, that's a little weird. And among many things that I found on that very interesting cartridge, must have came in a dream or something, was Cave Story. I gotta say, I very much enjoyed it. I'm making myself laugh, I gotta stop. Come on, Sue. Type something, will ya? Starving over here. I'm so hungry that I even ate a cockroach. Lol. Just kidding. I actually ate a But just so you know, if I get to that point, I'll do it. Sorry, I just thought of something. Sorry, not to get, like, controversial here, but there's a wonderful tweet that I love and think about every once in a while on this deprecated platform. A man named Matt Walsh, maybe you haven't heard of him, said, I would kill every ape in the world to save one human, because humans are more important. This is a very simple concept, folks. And then a reply underneath goes, would you suck every ape's dick to save one human? See, the joke is, this man is ready to kill apes because he doesn't mind killing things. But when it comes to sucking an ape's cock, he might not be so eager to do so. That's the joke. Just saying, Kazuma, clearly he'll do it. Give me the key. No way. Are you trying to protect that Sue girl? She's an outsider. Sue is a good person. I won't betray Sue. Kuroko, the next time the doctor shows up, someone else will be taken away. If Sue isn't turned in, you could be in danger. Boo. But? I've never seen B-U, B-U-T. But? Just hand over the key. Huh. Bye-bye. What a delayed reaction. It's almost as if this game was made by one person and has some very simplistic animations at some points. Is it weird to say that I have an album of remixes of music from this game? Yet oh goddammit. Weirdly enough, I feel like I listen to that album and I don't actually remember most of the songs on the remix. I remember a lot of the songs from the game itself. Jeez, you scared me. Sue? Oh, you mean the girl staying at Arthur's house, right? She lives together with Toroko. That girl's a real cutie. She must be looking for flying dragons. Wonder if there really is such a thing. Dragons that fly in the sky. Foreshadowing, perhaps. When it comes... Listen, you know what? I'm gonna put my foot down. When it comes to saving humans... When it comes to saving the life of a single human, I think it's okay to suck the cock of every ape on this planet. I will go so far as to say maybe apes on other planets might need, dare I say, deserve to get their cock sucked to save the life of one human. Don't call me crazy or anything. I'm just curious. What? You're not an enemy. I thought you were one of them. My name is King. I'm the #1 in this village. Though I say #1, it really doesn't mean much. I like his little mouth animations. There were only 6 of us left in the village. I don't often notice them because I'm too busy reading, but... Including Sue, it's 7, but she's not one of us. She's an outsider who came into our village. See guys, what you're realizing about King is he's a massive xenophobe. That's very true. I want to go back to something, by the way. In all actuality, yes, there is a game called Cave Story Sex RPG 2007 that has 5.2 thousand followers. I want to bring it up not because it's funny, but because I saw that and I looked up the game. I was like, what is this game? It must be some kind of joke. It must be something humorous. And I see it's a game on itch. I can play it right now. And every review and everything, all the dialogue around this game is not about fun and humor. Apparently it's very good. And not just a funny game. Apparently it's an autobiography style game. It's poignant. Apparently it resonates with people and has strong themes. And it is not a game about fucking robots. And you might think there are a lot of people who like to fuck robots. And you know what? Robo-fuckers are a thing. Quite common, I might say. But this game might not... Again, I have not played this game, so I don't know for certain. This might be a bit of a deeper game than people would think. So I'm curious about it. I might play it, who knows? We'll have to see. Now it's on my radar. Kind of bizarre that Twitch even permits a game with that word right in the title, regardless of the actual nature of it. Again, people complain about bans on Twitch, and sometimes they're for unreasonable reasons. But they allow games with nudity. They allow games where you can inflate the size of your dong. Like Cyberpunk. They allow games with full nudity. Like Rust. Some people do it for other reasons, but Twitch is not as conservative about that kind of a thing as they might indicate. Their biggest problem is things like mods, or things that aren't... If it has a category, then you can play it, basically. Ooh, nice water. God, you out-of-asshole fish. I'm going to chop you up and eat you. Like chopped liver, as someone might say. Hello? Sue? Yeah, Sue. A boy named Sue. That cute girl is always hiding inside Arthur's house. She recently came to Mimiga Village. She fell into a reservoir there. I don't think she's very fond of us. It seems like she hates everyone in the village, but she's a Mimiga. Same as the rest of us. I see, one of those misanthropes. Wah! They allow games with nudity or sexual content as long as it isn't the focus. It's very biased, because they're the arbiters of their own fate. And there are people who try to bend the rules as much as possible. Look at VTubers. Nothing against VTubers, but call a spade a spade. They do their best to go past the guidelines that Twitch sets out. Again, they try to follow it to the letter, the rule to the letter, but do as much as they can outside of that rule. And it with a key. And I like VTubers. There are plenty of VTubers that are very funny, but it's what they try to do, and that's fair. No, not everyone does, but you know, they do what they can, and they're not breaking any rules, except the ones that do. So it's all fair. It's all unfair with streams and big boobs, is how the catchphrase goes, as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm misremembering it or something. Assembly Hall. Normal webcam streamers pull way worse shit, get let off with far more lenient punishments. I actually do agree with that in some cases. I think people have... But I think many streams are inherently sexually charged. VTuber and real life. And Twitch does nothing. Because they try to get away with it the best they can. They make a cemetery close to the hazards. My name's Jack. I'm the number 2 in the village. Beyond here is the Mimiga Cemetery. Our hero Arthur eternally rests in peace. What am I doing here? Mushrooms have taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. So I'm keeping watch to make certain that they don't come into the village. My limited view, I've seen more live people push the rules more than me. I've seen both. I think it's more egregious with real people. Because, well, they're real. So it's inherently more scandalous. I mean, it depends. As long as you maintain a sense of exploration, you will someday find the way out. This is my hope. Oh yeah, the fucking 0.5 size map that this game has. The way I feel about it, though, is... And I don't care. But there are a lot of YouTubers who try to pretend that they're not... engaging in that behavior intentionally so, which is kind of not true. But to be fair, there's a lot of humans that do the same thing. Here's the other thing. I can't really say... You know what? They provide a service. Every live or VTuber, they both provide a service in terms of entertaining an audience. So I can never really be mad at them. And they're very egregious about it. Egregious. I'm gonna say it egregious. I think that sounds a bit nicer. There's some sketchy VTubers that are constantly pushing the limits of what they can and can't get away with. But I saw some girl who was wearing a paint or something. Painting names, Pokemon on herself. No shame. All the multiple that have got suspended for nothing. It happens. No, that totally happens. You could argue that some people on Twitch aren't a fan of VTubers. I mean, there was... Someone showed, like, a screenshot. There was some genius lady who wore, like, green spandex pants. So she had her entire ass in the frame, but green screened it out so that she was playing a game. It was showcasing on her ass. And that is honestly genius. In a way that I'm not that interested in, but I do think it's utter genius. That I can't get mad at that. It's funny. Or to clear Jenna with Twitch. So, I mean, Twitch. The problem with Twitch is the rules are biased and up to interpretation. You jerk! Yay. Shoot you. Remember, everybody, if you have a problem with somebody, slap them in the face. That's how we used to do it back in the good old days. Oh, help me, help me. Hmm? Huh? You're not the doctor? What do I look like? A doctor? Oh, sorry about that. The doctor's such a cruel and evil person. He shows up in the village and kidnaps Amiga at times, even killing someone. The doctor, he killed my older brother. Why are you blushing? That pendant. You picked it up for me? Sue gave it to me. But I don't want it anymore. King gets bent out of shape when Sue and I get along. Please keep it. Oh no, it's the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! I found you. It's no use hiding from me. I got the claws of a clever harrier. Indeed. Yes, he has the nose and the brain of a dog. Misery! I found her first. You two, you're with the doctor. You must be Sue. The great doctor summoned you. Come along with me. Hmm? But I'm not Sue. Wap! I read that as WAP? What a... Your final words in this puerile existence. WAP. Poignant, I feel. Balrog of Morgoth. I'm the wrong person, I told you. Very cute character designs. Yeah, this is just the plus version. It's not even the original. Which you can play in this version. It's a matter of luck and roulette sometimes, since it's human chosen. Sometimes not every mod will be on the same page. Yeah, it's very biased and that's kind of inherent and it's very difficult to get past it. I always have to clean up, but I'm the one who found her, not Misery. So what's up? You wanna fight me? I mean... No. See, man. You don't have to fight. I don't think anything changes with that decision. Oh, I fucking hope to God. I feel like the only reason these women pull these sort of stunts on Twitch is because they feel they lack the confidence, skill, or looks to stand out. I don't think that's true. People do it because people don't do things that work because they are too afraid to try the things that... It works. You know, that's like... There's no indication of better or worse or why they're doing it. No, not everyone's chasing artistic integrity. Sometimes they want to be successful. And what's the best, quickest, easiest way of doing that? If it works, it works. What are their goals? Are their goals to make money? Are their goals to be successful and to help themselves out? And if that gets it, they're not thinking about... They're not always thinking about artistic or creative integrity. And they don't have to be. It's not their goal. You could say they're doing it because it's easy, but yeah, they're not doing it because they don't think they can't do anything better. It's because that's all they need to do. You can even call it laziness. You can call it a simple status of this works. So I'm going to do what works to take care of me. People need to eat. People need money. I don't blame anybody for bowing down to any kind of trend or standard that helps them do what they want to do. And even in a sense of sometimes doing the easy thing can help you establish an audience, which allows you to do bigger and better things. There are many things I'd like to do that I kind of would wish would be more enjoyable with the bigger audience. So if I could take a shortcut to get big and then utilize that to do other things, you know, it's a whole different story. Just smart business to aim at different markets or multiple markets. Yeah. You don't want to get landlocked into a specific thing. That's why I do the very smart and intelligent move of being a variety streamer. It's very effective, as you might notice. It really pulls in the crowds. I gotta find King, don't I? Just fight him for the experience, say no thanks. I gotta make sure I don't fuck it up later on. I want to get the good ending. Can I mention something that happened today? I don't know why I'm asking for permission, as if you're gonna tell me no. I mean, you could tell me no. You could say, yeah, I don't want to hear this. Arthur's house key. Wonder maybe Jack would know something. That's right, I go in the cemetery, don't I? I'm remembering. What did you say? Torg was been kidnapped? That's terrible. We have to inform King. I pulled you in. Give you permission, even though you don't need it. Alright, guys, I want you to look at my foot. This bad boy. Ugh! Is twisted. I can't put any weight on. It's probably sprained. I say twisted, because like I got a twisted ankle. That's just a shortcut for sprained. For quite foolish reasons, might I add. Oh, this music. It was quite an invention, boy, I tell you what happened. It was stunning. You wouldn't believe it. So there I was, sitting in my computer chair, as I might often do. Or rather, I think I was sitting in my couch, which is a crazy concept. Can I help you? By the way, if you look right there, there's 3 pixels of a man. Right there, he's walking around. But there I was, sitting there on my couch, right in front of the TV, as some might say. And it's a very interesting device, the TV. You know, it shows a lot of things. So there I was, sitting there. I found myself seeing a video on my recommended page on the platform YouTube, which, as you know, allows you to post and see a lot of different videos of a varied and sundry variety. So what I found myself stumbling across was a video from quite a long time ago, 16 years. Actually, I think it was 19 years ago. Arthur's grave, something is written on the headstone. Here rests the true Amiga hero, Arthur. Interesting key design. But yeah, I saw it there, and I saw this video from 19 years ago that said, I don't care. And it seemed to be very blurry and low quality. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So let me click and watch this video. And so, of course, I did what came naturally. I clicked and I watched the video. And what I found was it was a video of a man playing DDR in a strange, barren-looking room. Nobody else was in the room, but we heard a clamor of a crowd of people talking and cheering him on and egging him on. Clearly they've seen this man before. And it was very interesting, to say the least, because as he started going down and playing this, this map on DDR, it seemed that he wasn't just playing a game, he was dancing. Breakdancing, if you will. And in my reckoning, in my long, long years of existence, I don't think I've actually ever seen anybody play DDR at a high level and actually dance while doing so. And you might think to yourself, well, the game is Dance Dance Revolution. Well, I mean, what would you expect? Jeez, come on. But believe me, you, in my eyes and what I'd seen in this life and in the next, I never encountered that. And it was kind of crazy. You know, while I'm here, I actually want to show the video. Kayfabe Bob for a second. When was this? 19 years ago. October 26, 2005. It's probably at a convention, if I would guess. I have no idea what this guy looks like. He's impossible. What is this, 240p? This is Pump It Up, by the way. I don't think it's actually DDR. And I see him killing this. It looks so fun and people are laughing along. I gotta say, kayfabe bop and everything. This is wonderful. This is what I would want DDR to be. I want people to be clapping along, seeing people dance, and people dancing. Look at that. People dancing, really dancing. It's not a competitive game. It's a game about having fun and dancing. And joy and happiness and fun with people, you know? In my reckoning, in these days, the environment around Pump It Up and DDR are very different. It's a game I'd like to get good at. But look at him. Look at him shuffle. Sorry, unrelated, but this video was enigmatic. I saw this and I was like, my God, what a wonderful thing. So there I was, sitting on the couch watching this video, and it occurred to me that, you know, I can shuffle. In my long, long years of existence, I've learned various things, part of which is to do things like the Running Man. And over time, you do that around the household, and you figure out that, by golly, I can shuffle. It was quite a revelation, do I dare say. So I felt that inclined to shuffle. And not only that, to whip out my Dance Dance Revolution pad that I happen to have. Hello, television egg order. So I was in the process of getting my DDR pad out for my Wii. And I was shuffling around, thinking about dancing and thinking about learning how to dance. Hello? Watch out for the little white thing. And while doing so, I hear what can only be described as a cracking sound. You know, I'm dancing and then I'm on the floor. After hearing a crack sound. Very loud. An incredibly loud cracking sound, and I find myself on the floor. And I gotta say, you don't want to spend a lot of time on the floor. Last time I visited my doctor, he mentioned to me, you know, by golly, you really shouldn't spend much time on the floor. It's not good for you. And of course, by then I had told my doctor that I spend about 4 to 5 hours each day on the floor. You know, he asked me, well, what are you doing down there on the floor for so long? And I told him, and I told him, well, I'm cleaning the dirt out of the floor. See, you see, when I moved, I didn't keep my sister's vacuum. After all, it was her vacuum. Hence calling it my sister's vacuum. And because of that, my floors get awful dirty, and the vacuum I have just doesn't quite cut it. So I find myself, during the day, for maybe 4 hours at a time, just sitting there, on the floor, picking out dirt. You ever see monkeys pick out bugs from the backs of other creatures? That's basically what I'm doing. There you are, you monster. Oh, it's Sue. My big brother's never beat. I love that he just punches her once. Twice. 3 times. Never mind. You know, she took a beating. Yeah, I'm gonna save you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I usually spend 4 to 5 hours on the floor every day. My doctor said, you gotta cut that out. So when I heard that cracking sound, and I found myself suddenly on the floor, I realized, man, I gotta get off of this floor quick. I can't be on here. The doc says that you shouldn't spend too much time on the floor. Where's your blonde pal? What, you lost your memory? So of course then I figure, well, let me get up. And it was, I gotta say, it was awful tricky standing up. Because as you know, I'd be standing up on, I did that first try, by the way. Standing up on one leg. You look like a fool. You know, I found myself standing there trying to stand on one leg, and I looked like the kid from The Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, as he's about to do his infamous flying crane kick. And you don't want to look like him. Not that he looks bad or anything. I would say he's quite a handsome lad. If you've ever seen the movie he's in. It's quite a famous movie, after all. But the thing is, I didn't want to look like that. And of course, I couldn't stand properly because of my ankle, which was excruciating pain. But, you know, the real thing was I had to not get on the floor. Aside from the rather debilitating and excruciating pain that I was feeling, I really felt that I shouldn't be on the floor anymore. So, of course, I had to hop around. And that's the worst of it, really. Pain aside, the excruciating pain aside, the worst of it is that I had to look like the Karate Kid doing it. So all day I've been hopping around like the Karate Kid, and I just feel like, boy, like, what egg on my face, having to look like this. Excruciating pain aside, it's very inconvenient to have to look like this. It's truly awful. I'm sorry, I'm being an idiot. It's making me laugh. But yeah, it's, that's basically what happened. No, but I fucking twisted my ankle, basically, trying to dance because I saw a video about DDR like a goddamn buffoon idiot. I can't even dance well. And it hurts like hell, and I can't put pressure on it. I wrapped the fucking leg up. It's super painful. I've been having my legs like outstretched right now, fully on a different chair. I've been using my fucking like weightlifting bar as a crutch, or like a cane, like House from House. You know, very famous man with a very famous cane. It's quite unfortunate, really. Like my first story wasn't about the ankle. Well, yeah? What's your point? But I don't think I've ever really had a sprained ankle, or if I have, I've never noticed. Red pedals, huh? I wonder what the red pedals stand for. Because when I get pain like that, I kind of just ignore it. You know? I just don't bother. 6. I'm like, well, I'll get over it. I don't go to the doctor. I probably won't go to the doctor for this, I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, I'm still making myself laugh. Again, the real humor is making yourself laugh. You shouldn't care about what the audience thinks. Because that'll only make it funnier in retrospect. You gotta have that glint in your eye. And the missile launcher, hell yeah, dude. I forgot that's where you get it. Limited ammo. But yeah, it sucks. So I'm thinking, like, you know, I get days to choose when I work from home. Should I work from home tomorrow? Will I be able to march in a couple weeks? How long is this pain gonna last? How long is this going to take care of? Because again, I'm still focused on DDR. I still want to play DDR. I got my Wii set up. Right now it's sitting there on my entertainment console that people would call, where they put their TVs. I want to play DDR, and now I was so excited to play DDR, and I just suddenly can't. Like, all of a sudden, I just can't play it. Because of fucking course... Fuck. I fucking twist my ankle while I'm setting up the fucking system. Wow, what the fuck? What the fuck? Die. Okay, please just die. I'm trying to kill you with this, and it's not working. Probably work from home Thursday since it might snow that day. Really? It has been getting colder here, but not cold enough for me to, like... Cold enough for me to start wearing warmer clothes, but not cold enough for me to even consider that as a possibility. But, like, what fucking miserable god we have on this earth to curse me in such a way? Go to the ID card. Shield removes. Again, the intro of this game is, like, fine. I don't think I'm going to remember the rest. I'll have to keep in mind that there are areas in this game that are hard. I'm going to have to focus on this game in some cases, because it's not easy in all cases. I'm going to do a W work from home at some point this week regardless, but here in the snow sounds like a good day for it. I get a couple days, 2 days a week at home? I get to choose as long as it's not Monday and Friday. Professor's very important test egg is very important. Man. Oh, this music's good music. Very good music. Nice. Beautiful. Maybe at some point I will switch, oh my god, to the old graphics. If I can. I'm assuming you can switch them at any time. That would be my guess, but... just as a compare and contrast. Because I have played with the nice updated graphics before, and it's lovely. But I could play with the old ones, too. I'm already playing with the old music, because the new ones kind of suck. Pardon my language. They suck ass. Tweeted Igor. What? That's probably people's favorite Tyler Critter album. You can't do that. Sorry, I can't actually see the corner of my television set. And it's very important that you can see the entirety of your television set. If you're playing a game on your television set, because then it's, you know, it's a little tricky. What up, Sue? You kind of fucking collapsed. Ouch. Whoa there. Hold on there, baby. I'm not ready for that kind of a commitment. We lost touch. I never saw our game, but that's just the way things go. I haven't lost yet. I'm gonna take it serious now. Huh? I got knocked out by that monster. Did you save me? I like how she's like a scruffy... Is the X a fucking... Like, is that just the indication that it's a tomboy? She got a fucking, like, injury cross scar X on her nose instead of a nose. Like, that's how you know that she's not some cutesy one. She's rough and hardened. Did you save me? This is none of your business. I can take care of myself. I hate this island and every living thing on it because I'm a misanthropic character. Oh. This must be it. Egg number is 0. We can get off the island with his egg. Egg condition is normal. Awesome. Hmm? Oh, a password. It looks like I need a password to hatch this egg. Meh. My big brother were here, he'd fix everything. But I also want him to die, and I hate him too. There's nothing to do here. I guess I'm out. Goodbye. Are you from this island? You don't seem like you are. The letters on your cap aren't from here. Maybe you're lost? Fine. I'll let you come with me. We can get off this island together if you want. But in return, you're gonna have to help me. Yeah, whatever. It's a good music. I mean, this game is nothing but good music. The Freeware music remade kind of misses the mark, but the remastered version from Steam, Cave Story Plus, I would prefer overall. Family Tracks tunes are interesting. No, there's... Family Tracks is good, which are not too dissimilar. There's metal versions in this version as well. There's a lot of different musical versions. The remastered tracks, which is the default, by the way, kind of... I think they missed the mark in some cases. Which, you know, what can you say? Personally. But I wouldn't say they're interesting. You know, there's a chance that when I first played it, I might have listened to just the default remastered ones. Just because that's the default for this game. If you don't know any better, you don't know any better. I don't know for certain, but I certainly didn't have a lot of knowledge of this game, so it's not that wouldn't be a shock. It's very interesting. Let me actually talk about it. I think it's funny because there's nothing groundbreaking about this game, really, aside from the fact that it's just a good game. I mean, aside from the fact that I think it does pretty much everything it does well. Game design-wise, it's good, and music is great. Visually, it's very solid. Gameplay-wise, it's startlingly good. It has very interesting creative mechanics that I think are really appealing. And it tells a story that's actually good and compelling. Like, it's an excellent game. And that's even more startling by the fact that it was released for free. Like, I would say it's stellar in all marks, design and otherwise. And it was given away for free. Maybe that's why it's so well regarded. Because is it the best game in the world? I don't know. I think it is great and wonderful, and it's a game I love. And I don't love it because it was given away for free, because I bought the game. I love the game because I love the game, and I think it's really fun and enjoyable and interesting. But I think one of the reasons it's probably as well remembered as it is because of that freeware idea. That it was something as good as this, something as professional as this game was, and solid, was given away for free. And again, the indie game scene was kind of just... It's always been around to a degree, but it kind of wasn't really hitting its stride till the mid-2000s. Mid to late 2000s. So this was a really, really early precursor, you can kind of think of it. And again, could you call it an indie game? Made by an individual developer, but it wasn't sold until a little bit later. And again, that game was free. Or rather, sorry, I said that already. It was influential. That's a big deal for people. It was a big deal for a lot of people. It feels like 2004 was a very good time for a lot of people in terms of games. It feels like a lot of good stuff came out in that period of time. Can I do this now? Fuck. I can do this. I believe in myself. God damn it, I gotta go. You know what would be better? It would be better to leave this level and then come back into it. That way I'm right at the start. Good thing this ain't Link's Awakening. Kind of neat, simple conceptually, even you might feel some of them were kind of... Wait, what? Wonder how many other games have anything close to half a dozen different variations of every music track? Well, I mean, a part of that is, over the years, they've released different versions, and those came with different songs, and those kind of, you know, were kept. Not many, but again, it depends on the remastered versions. The most you'll typically get is the original songs and then remastered tracks. It helps, in Cave Story's case, that it was re-released a series of times, and they tended to, you know, add things or do things to them each time. Not every time, but, you know, it depends. And I'm sure in this case, as it is an indie game, they got a lot of, I don't want to say cheap labor, but a lot of people who were passionate and interesting about this game. Like individual creators. Kazuma, are you there? Are you okay? Yeah, Sue? Is that really you, Sue? Yeah, it's me. Sue Sakamoto, your sis. So that you're aware that they're related. So you were able to escape too. Where are you at now? I found the dragon eggs. Is Mom with you? Door is jammed and I can't get out of here. I'm still in a shelter-looking sort of room. But either way, the code you need to teleport is bushlands. Try searching from your end. And no, Mom isn't with me. I'm afraid she still might be with the doctor. Are any of the flying dragon eggs about ready to hatch yet? I found one that's almost ready to hatch, but it's locked up with a password. Can we do something about that? Bushland structure D. Anyway, I'm on my way to go help you. Just stay right there. Roger that. Roger, roger. Do me a favor, bring some food back on your... User Sue is disconnected. That boy ready yet? What? Welcome back. I've been waiting. Now what? I'm busy. Toroko has been taken by the doctor. What? We're holding you responsible for this. Yo, teleport, bitch. Let go of me! Alright, that's cool and all. But, well, actually, I need to save, don't I? Just gotta ignore you. Fine, what do you have to say? Asshole. We don't need someone like Sue who only thinks of herself. Hey, she's a Mamiga too, man. Some remasters, remakes don't even include original music. Here's the thing, remakes shouldn't. Remasters, I think, should. And it depends on the level of remake. The type. Here, let's get into a topic that I think is interesting. What is a remake, reimagining, remaster? What do all those words mean? Because what people call remakes, by definition, are sometimes... let's look at Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, which by and large is the same game. There are plenty of, like, mechanical changes and visual upgrades. But by and large, it is not a fundamentally different game. Silent Hill 2 remake is very different from the original game in experience. Perspective-wise and gameplay-wise and probably story-wise. I don't know the full extent because I haven't played it. I haven't played the original. In that case, like, you could put in the original music for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and it would function the same as the original, just with the other enhancements, and it wouldn't be that jarring, because it's already using the same music upgrade. Silent Hill's case, it's a whole different experience, and I think that does matter. I think you freaky. Nice. So I think it's very valid for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door to have those musical options, because it works. A game like Final Fantasy VII Remake is such a bigger, grander scope and experience that having that with the tracks we have normally and trying to fit those in would be very different. Metroid Prime Remastered is more of an overhaul. TGY and Switch, but people try to claim it. People try to call it a remake because it's not a port, and it is. If you've seen it, it's visually stunning. Here's the thing: if they remake the entire game, if it's a one-to-one version of the original game, but it's still fully remade from scratch, what is that? Personally, remasters when you take the base game and just up the assets but keep the same core coding and such. Remake implies some amount of ground-up overhaul for things like code or gameplay. Reimagining a sort of clock as like zero kept skeleton guess. I mean, here's the thing about remaster. It depends on what you mean by graphical overhaul. Because there are some remasters, quote-unquote, that use the same assets, but maybe it's, you know, maybe it's in widescreen, maybe there's slightly better textures, maybe it's the same textures but not compressed, or things of that nature. But it's still the same general world, same assets. Whereas, what if it's the same game and it's visually the same structure, but every single aspect of it, like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, you would say is fairly one-to-one in most cases. But it was still made from scratch. They didn't borrow the engine. They didn't borrow any of the assets. That's, you know, what do you call that? There's so many distinctions and differentials that it's kind of hard to narrow down. I have an idea. You can go in my place. My brother Kazuma's stuck in an area called Bushlands. Bring him back here. King, you're kind of a dick. There's like 3 people in this village, by the way. remember, the first couple areas are pretty quick to get through. Personally, I call it a remake still, but just near a 1-to-1 remake. Again, some people would say that's basically akin to a remaster in some of their minds. And for, like, Prime, is Prime a remaster or a remake? Because it's fairly dramatic changes. And I would say even... I don't think it's using the same assets. Definitely not texture-wise, but I think even 3D-wise, it's definitely improved in many aspects. Hey, Dinosaur Boy. Oh, you're a soldier from the surface. Has the war ended already? No matter. If you want to venture any further, be mindful of those big blue critters. This is good music. I don't care how different the game is under the hood. I define it more based on how different the game plays and looks. I'm not going to be bothered if someone calls it a remaster. Super Mario RPG is far more of a remake, given how substantial the visual upgrade was, and some mechanics apparently got shifted around. My only thing is, my name is Santa. Sorry, man. No, but like, I feel like you can't equate Super Mario RPG and Final Fantasy VII Remake as both remakes in a sense, because they're so dramatically different. Now, if you want to call remaster and remakes both to be like more one-to-one style, and then anything that's further than mostly one-to-one, a reimagining, that's kind of maybe where I would draw the line. It's called Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's kind of more of a remaster. Or, I'm sorry, a reimagining of the original game. Maybe pseudo-sequel as well. Same with Silent Hill. It's not really a remake as much as it is taking that same base thing and trying something different with it. Because at that point, it's fundamentally not the same game anymore. It never is. A remake and a remaster aren't the same games, but there's a level of where it gets a little too different. Please come over. I have something nice for you. Do you want to save? Yes, please. Yay, I can... What's up? I'd like to give you something. Nice! FF7 is weird because they label it remake, but it really seems to be leaning more into reimagining. I would say even if it followed the story 1-to-1, I would still call it a reimagining. Because it is fundamentally a different game to Final Fantasy VII, even if the story was identical. Are you looking for someone? I haven't seen anyone around here. But if you plan on going further in, you'll need to go through the fireplace. Choco. How do I get Choco's panties? Sorry, I just got a... Or is it lipstick? You gotta, like, There we go. Okay, I'm just making ssure. I don't want to miss any items of crucial importance. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I love the fireball. There's so many fun weapons. I think that the big thing about this game is that the weapons are fun. They're not always they're niche use, but they're cool and they're fun to use, which belies any reason of using one over the other. Because ironically, one of the best weapons in the game is your starting weapon. Even before it's upgraded, I still would say it's the most consistent. But the other weapons are just fun. Silent Hill 2 does feel like a pretty faithful remake to me, even it does rearrange a lot of the areas. I mean, even just the perspective shift. And maybe, I don't know, I haven't played the original, but comparing that and comparing it to the original, or comparing Resident Evil 2 Remake to Resident Evil 2, to me it feels like they're just so dramatically different that I wouldn't call them... They're definitely not one-to-one. The experience you'd get out of playing those two would, to me, be just dramatically different in my mind. Like most labels are a springboard for getting into different case for context expansions. But I don't feel like it's unreasonable to say that remaster and remakes are more one-to-one with varying degrees of what's changed. Is it graphical? Is it visual? How much is reused? How much isn't? Like, you could call a remake a remaster, but with all new assets and mechanical changes. A remaster is the same assets, but improved upon. And a reimagining is just something entirely different. Again, I think of it reimagining in a sense is like, imagine if the game was made today. What would they do? Imagine if they came up with the idea for this game in the modern era. How would they handle it? Almost. And maybe that's not always accurate in every instance. But kind of how I see it a little bit. I love the sound effect of these dying enemies. The sound effects in this game are very solid, might I say. But it's full of nuance, and you can interpret anything from any of these. Why would I do that? But oh, that's why I would do that, idiot. I've never wanted to use my missiles very often, which I really should, because they're useful. Because I can fucking do that, and they're really nice. Fair set of definition for you to use. Just can't be too rigid about it, because others will use them loosely or strictly. Well, that's the other thing, is people will use them in different ways. There's no agreed upon definitions for any of those, and people argue about them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I think... Yeah, that's right. I gotta... See a hole on the other side of the building with flames. You can't get past the fire. I'm gonna go through my fireplace. For that, you're gonna need a bit of jellyfish juice. This is very important. You have to talk to the fireplace. Then you go rest. Life restored. She's in the bed. Strange. Choco is rouge. How strange. How peculiar. I wonder why that happened. Very bizarre. Talk about Robofucker. So I keep talking about Robofucker because it's in my YouTube thumbnail of this stream. But yes, you can have sex with Choco, and you'll get her lipstick as a reward, or her rouge. Sorry. One of the quality life changes is being able to jellyfish juice. I heard about that, which is nice because you need 2. You don't need. Actually, you do need 2, don't you? Because you need the gum base, and you got. Although actually, I'm pretty sure I want 3, don't I? I need at least 3. 2 is still better, and one of them is outside of this world, so it kind of is fine. Can you die? Sorry, I'm not looking properly. Can you, like, not do that, man? You big, jumpy man? They're just blob character. Like, what even are these enemies? I haven't even considered it, but they're just, like, blobs. Alright, I need to upgrade this anyway, so... Nice. And I always try to be like, oh, I'm going to use a different weapon and switch so I can utilize it properly. But that never works out in actuality. Like, it never does. I just end up not using the weapon. Or fucking it up somehow. God damn it. God damn it. But also, the level up, like, you lose powers on your items when you get hit. Very smart and engaging mechanic. What about variations on this mechanic? That would be fun. When I think about making games... You still have to leave the map to respawn a big jellyfish. It's still more convenient. Bubbler's your favorite weapon. Bubbler's very fun. I like Bubbler a lot. God damn it. God damn it! Hey, man. That's not very cool. Beautiful. Now I like bubblers. Ah, I see what you did there, artist. You're making a reference to a famous Midwestern saying. A bubbler a day makes my dick grow longer. Very weird. I don't know who came up with that one. I never liked that one, truthfully. It was not my favorite slogan. But you know, those wacky Midwesterners, so really big fan of it. But yes, that famous phrase. Oh no, you're talking about the terminology of water fountains. That's what you're talking about. I understand. Sorry, I was a little bit confused. I was getting my stories mixed up in that crazy old head of mine, you know. Something buried in the ashes. One you very recently trash talked. I apologize. That was rude of me. I would never trash talk anything. That doesn't sound like me. Just having a buffer of like a dozen projectiles orbiting around you to block projectile spam from enemies, smacking enemies when you get close, or launch distant enemies is pretty unique. It's very unique. You know why I like the bubbler? Because it's cool. Because it's fun. It is cool, and it is fun. And I can respect that immensely. Yes, it starts out with shit. A lot of weapons aren't very good at first. I don't know the damage output of these guys. You're not, man. Yeah, this is a case for doing this and then like doing that. Oh, I kind of need that. Thanks. You're not. Thank you. Yeah, would you kindly? Beautiful. Yeah, this is like fine. Once you get to here, that's like pretty good. I also love how every kind of weapon has their own little like slot for, you know, how does it regen? You get ones that just can shoot infinitely. You get ones that, you know, have limited amounts of ammo, or 3 at a time, or the missiles, which actually have their own separate mechanic for picking shit up. Each one's a little different, and I kind of like that, and it's fun. But yeah, once you get to this part, it's like Bubble are one of the best. I don't remember what game has a similar weapon inspired by it's Binding. It's Isaac, isn't it? It's Binding of Isaac. Has a weapon that is very much the same as this. I always forget. Yeah, there's that block you can break, which becomes very problematic. Nice. Open the treasure chest. Obtain the jellyfish juice. I thought there was a way of making it spawn again. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's going inside and going outside. I don't know. I had an idea of a Kirby game you can upgrade and expand copy abilities, like weapons. But like the Kirby game we have, the 3D Kirby game that came out like a year ago, 2 years ago. Charcoal. We'll need that for later. What's up, buddy? Don't worry about it. That allowed for upgrades, but you'd mean it in the level. You basically the same mechanic that is in this game, but it's Kirby power-ups instead of. I mean, my thought was expansion of this kind of a gameplay, where you have like different weapons, but also there's different kinds of pickups, and maybe different enemies would drop different kinds of pickups, and there'd be different meters. So depending on the pickup you got from different enemies and different combinations of different, like, you know, you got like these triangles. Maybe there was more than triangles. Maybe there's other stuff too. And depending on what you'd pick up and how you'd pick it up, your weapon could like evolve or transform while using it. And basically a more like expanded version of this system. That was always my idea. Something a little bit more engaging. Not that it isn't engaging. I just mean even more. I don't mean to imply that this isn't engaging, because that would be quite rude of me. And I would never dare to be a little bit rude, you know. Not unnecessarily so, anyways. Can you? You know, I'm gonna use my missiles. I'm gonna make it a promise that I'm gonna use my missiles when I have them, no matter what. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't want to break that block, but I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Nice. Beautiful. Nice. Like fire starts off as a single move, but then you get to land. So you don't want upgrades. No, sorry. When you mean level 2, you mean like, yeah. No, you basically the exact mechanic as in this game. That's not a bad idea. It had to be fine-tuned, because that relies on you sticking to a move. Unless the level ups transfer, or you could save moves, or like have multiple moves at once. There's finickiness there. It couldn't be I 1-to-1 to this, because the way you keep weapons in this game is different. So it would have to be balanced and changed accordingly. But it's an interesting idea. Regardless, I think it would be cool. I'd be curious to see what Kirby does next. Hey, Choco. Any more fun? You gonna stare at me? Oh, god damn it, can I... She relights the fire. Baby, won't you light my fire? Light this world on fire. Oh, baby, don't you fuck off. Baby, don't you know it's true? God damn it! I meant to save and I forgot. I got the charcoal, didn't I? Did I get a charcoal? Or did I might not. Maybe I didn't get the charcoal. Oh, is there a reason for the double shoes? Well, can't I turn on the fans, or do I have to, you know, fuck it? I'm not gonna bother? Does it matter? Do I need to get double juice for that? I don't remember. Maybe I'll get some anyways. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. Wonderful. Oh, God damn it. Wonderful. Sorry. I was getting up my alley. They really had it up my craw, I think. That's not the what is the phrase? Stick your craw in it? What am I crazy? What am I talking about? There's something wrong with me? Crawdaddy? Crawfish. Craw. In my craw. Very craw about this. On. Again, great fucking weapon. My idea was Kirby game was to have a sort of leveling mechanic mixed with Milky Way wishes. I like Milky Way wishes, but it is an interesting thing because it kind of, I don't want to say it breaks Kirby, because it kind of doesn't. But at a certain point, it's be very different from what Kirby is. Not that it's a bad thing, but when you have every copy ability, and you know what, most Kirby games will give you the copy abilities you need to proceed. So it's not like it matters to give you every one. In all honesty, in most cases it doesn't matter, except in games where the challenge is to find the copy ability to get the secret. And those Kirby games I hate, so you know what? Fair enough. Oh, at that point, it does sound like you're just asking for like a Metroid game more than Kirby. And at that point, it's like, well, yeah, you know. If I go in and out of the house, if I go in and out of this house, I'm gonna get myself some jellyfish jams, because why not? Just because I'm here, and because I'm being impatient. The beauty of this is you'll get everything back soon, unless I'm doing hell. Wonderful. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. On. See, that's nice. That's just wonderful. Oh, come on, come on. I don't even know what I need it for. I don't remember. Again, I'm not a fucking expert at this game. One thing you have to realize, and it's true for literally every game in existence ever, but there are people who are very, 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 very good at this game and do their best to make harder challenges, custom maps, which there are surprisingly a lot of for Cave Story. I didn't realize that there was this whole kind of mapping community for it that I don't even know about. That would be fun for me to touch one day, but I want to play the game first before I get to that. Then you can put like a fire and open up the game. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, I mean that's just a Metroidvania though. That is just a Metroidvania. Which is fine, but I mean that's what it is. Did I? Yeah, I did get it, didn't I? Right, Choco, so I can't speak to you again, unfortunately, but I am gonna fucking save, which I should have done before. But I understand it. I get it. I know. I want to use jellyfish juice. I wonder what it tastes like. The slime. So my real flaw here was just not saving. It wasn't anything else. Hey, Bat, you wanna fucking die? Hiya, Bat! See? Wow. Bad aim. Or retry. You ever put jelly on a burger? It's one of the best shit you've ever had in your life. Utter deliciousness. Man, you've got to try this. I've got to tell somebody about this. I don't know why I was even bothering with that itty-bitty, tiny, itty-bitty, inconsequential little gap blocking my progress. Oh yeah, this fucker. It made no difference in the end. Nice. I appreciate it, but it's always like, God, the spikes just kill you. Like, there's no leeway. It's just immediate death. Power supply room, it's locked. And you've got to try the sandwich with jellyfish jelly. Oh man, you've got to try the sandwich. It's no ordinary sandwich. It's the tastiest sandwich in the sea. God, that reference is probably decently old at this point, isn't it? Man, I love rooms that are just 2 blocks wide with nothing in them but saving. So I wonder why does Pixel ever let you save in the overworld? Because to me it's interesting that you always have to go into a room. Like, that room has nothing in it, so functionally speaking, could have just had it be in the overworld, right? But he doesn't do that for some reason. Unless if there's an intentional reason why you need to go somewhere else to save. Hey, buddy. Wow, a car! Hey, man. Hey, you boy, I need to get out of here. Would you help? Yeah. Thanks! Got a rusty key. Use it if I can. Wonderful. I would try jelly on a fucking burger, though. It probably wouldn't be nearly as bad as people would expect it to be. Robot looks like it's not powered on. Yeah. Hey, robot. We're gonna fight. Can we be friends? Shooter-sighted. Oh, yeah! No, Mika found wasn't Sue? Yeah. Yep. She wasn't Sue! Because that the doctor was extremely upset. Misery received quite the beatdown. Pity, since she's just a girl. A fucking girl. Well, the master can't be disobeyed, so that's our fate. This time I'm here to break you. To break you. I will break you. Yeah, I mean, we didn't fight previously, so I don't know what you mean by this time. That's a little weird dialogue from you, sir. I could use some missiles, can't I? Just fucking shred his fucking life. Holy shit. Hey, man. That was the wrong weapon to choose. But you know what? I have it equipped already. So, just kill him. Wonderful! What are you? A rat? Nah, there's no rats here. You take care of yourself now. Hey, you okay, man? The head's been crushed in. Its body's jammed to the floor. You want to pull its body out? Thank you. You are a good person. And on top of that, so strong. Thank you for saving me. I would like to do something for you to express my gratitude. But with that said, I am only capable of making bombs. This is a bomb factory. Well, that would be helpful. Sorry, 2004, that was probably peak SpongeBob era, wasn't it? So, you know, I can make SpongeBob references. It's fine. I wonder how big first of all, I wonder how big SpongeBob is, but also how big SpongeBob was in other countries when it had come out. Because I don't know. I don't know the status of American cartoons in other parts of the world. I know there are people who are big fans of American animation in places like Japan. They're like American weebs, and they're talking about King of the Hill dub versus sub, right? What did they think of SpongeBob? Because very interestingly, you can see a lot of interviews from, or not interviews, but kind of forum posts about people who are big animation nerds talking about, man, I can't believe Nickelodeon's putting their full Nickelodeon into SpongeBob. This is not gonna take, this is shit, this is garbage, no one's gonna watch this. And I'm like, man, talk about having it wrong. Like, talk about just being so out of fucking touch. Saying, oh, this ain't funny, this is bad. They need to put all their energy into shows like Rocket Power, you know. Like, come on, what do you, can you not, man? There we go. I didn't do super well there. You okay? Nothing. Westaboos. I don't like the term Westaboo. You know why? It sounds stupid. Only ignoramuses would say that. And I ain't no ignoramus, man. I pride myself on being solidly not ignoramus. That's important to me. Execution chamber. I'm certain that the execution chamber killed me when I had first played this. Guaranteed. Like, guaranteed. Bum, 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 bum. It didn't, though. Not this time. We made it up. Not this time. Total fabrication. It didn't happen. God, you have to spawn me fucking here, man? Oh, you fucker. You fucker. You fucker. You are a big motherfucker. Hey, use all. Sorry, that's the biggest thing in this game is not even losing health. Although it is. I mean, you don't want to lose health, but like, losing your weapon sucks. Like I say, like, it doesn't matter if I lose health and I lose a shit ton of health and die because I'm paying attention more to being cool. God damn it. I gotta fight all those guys again, don't I? I love how the atmosphere in Twitch always is never to be kind. Someone fucks up, you know. It's never like, oh, it's a shame. You can do better next time, though. You know, good job, good attempt, champ. The default, what Twitch has trained people to do, is to laugh. To laugh. We laugh at suffering. That's what we become here in this world of ours. You know, we ever think about that? You ever think about the world we live in? That's what Freddie Mercury was talking about in that song before he died. This world we've created. The young, the youth with their kappas and whatnot. You know? I just think you, asshole. Can I jump on you? Come on. There we go. You gotta get him in the right loop to do this properly. Can't believe it. The kappas and the monk asses. What a world we live in. You know? You think my great grandfather could have imagined a world like this? Sorry, that just amuses me. I should save, but I'm not gonna save. Oh, okay, I did do you. I forgot. I did him. I did him. I for some reason think I didn't do him. Did you do somebody today? Did you try to? God, it makes me think of one of my favorite jokes in a movie. It's in History of the World Part 1. There's a gladiator applying for unemployment. So the ladies are asking him, "Did you kill someone today?" "No." "Did you try to?" "Yes." And he walks up and he grabs his pouch of coins. God, I love that movie. That's a Mel Brooks movie. An utter classic. Bounce, you just abuse Fireball. I do too, but I'm always thinking of, like, again, my always thought that ruins me is I'm thinking of upgrades. Like, you know, this thing isn't fully upgraded, so I'll sacrifice myself to upgrade a weapon. When it's like, I should just survive, man. I'm trying to be like Trixie. I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too. Good to be the king, but doesn't always work out. And I'm gonna keep my promise. I'm gonna use my missiles. Bounces off the walls to easily hit the rabbit Miga. I don't ever do things the easy way because it's not as fun. So let me tell you something. If you hold the jump out and be propelled by a fan, you go even higher. From within your mind, no one else can find a life that you inspire. From another place far beyond this place, but from some place even higher, Remlas are. You are. Remlas are. Wow, that was fun. I want to interact with fans that blow me around. I'd probably die and my skin would shrivel into a lumpless, shapeless mass of flesh and tendons and bones. But I would still want to play around with the fan while I was alive, you know? You know what? They could put the bloody mass of tendons back together. Just be like RoboCop. Needs to be locked. Gum is written on the door. What? Gum? Okay, so I've got charcoal. Oh, I remember now. I have to talk to... What's his face? Man. I mean, no, not in his face. I actually have to do this, which I forgot about. Can't believe it. What a shame. It's very strange. Guys, do you ever wish you could make emotes in real life? Instead, you have to use facial expressions. What a silliness. Please open the door. Dude, what do you want me to do? Got what, charcoal? Missing something? I mean, I must be. I think I probably got stuck here previously when I played this game. But fucking beats me if I remember. There's something I need to do, but I don't remember. Again, call it a fucking fallible memory, you asshole. Who's shooting me from so high, man? Okay, so... I don't think it's this way, but... God, they can go through walls, that's why. I was like, how are they fucking hitting me? The robots can make... I remember I need gum and I need charcoal to build a bomb to blow him out of there. That's what I do remember. What I don't remember is how I need to know that I'm supposed to do that. Do I need to talk to somebody? Yeah. That's right, okay. You're such a good person. Why didn't... I talked to him multiple times previously. He did fuck all. Did I have to leave? Charcoal, jellyfish juice, and gum base. That's why I needed the jellyfish juice. I forgot. Okay, so now let's talk to Kazuma again. Kazuma Kiryu. I've never even fucking played a Yakuza game, but every time I hear the name now, that's what I think of. Or Kono Subarashi Sekai de, or whatever the fuck that anime is called. Hey man, you want a bomb? On that door? I guess that's a possibility. Gum base, yep. Good thing that it's not the world's biggest. Why didn't you give me that shit earlier, dude? He gave me... Why would he give me one key? Then he gives me the other one. I didn't think he said anything about it, because I'm sure I've talked to him before about breaking him out. So I never utilized the fucking... You can throw these in the air. Mildly underrated, maybe. Or shit, actually. Probably the better answer. I do hate these enemies suck. I never like these enemies. Because I don't they're probably not hard, they're just annoying. Unrelated, by the way, I gotta say I love these sprites of the owls. Like the big and the little owl sprites that are taking up all these tiles. I don't know why they're there. I don't know where they came from. But they're fun. Cute, as it were. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm listening to the backing track of this song, which I've never listened to much before, and I'm like, man, that adds a lot. That's really good. You have to give a song time, because the melody will hit you first, and then slowly the other pieces start kind of trickling into your brain. And there's some good other pieces, as it were. Am I fighting Misery in here? What's up? Obtain the gum base. That's what I figured. Hey. You again. Do you remember me? That's right, Mimic Village. I didn't notice at the time, but I remember. Aren't you that soldier from the surface? I don't know how you were able to stay alive. Misery! That's the enemy! He might even be stronger than you, Misery! Is that so? Oh! Oh! Well, it's a good thing you're soldier. This soldier is your job. Break him for sure this time, then come back. He's a frog? Didn't I just fight this fucker? Do I have to, like, get behind him? What do I do? I don't remember. Hit him in the mouth. Hit him where it fucking hurts. Wow. Guys, it's raining frogs in here. You know what I could switch to is fucking missiles. What is missiles? That's missiles. Come on, get closer. That was bad. That was bad. Oh. Beautiful. Oh my god, there's frogs everywhere. I'm never gonna. Mama Luigi's never gonna listen to this. I actually might die here. I'm not paying attention to my health. I don't want to fly. I don't want to fly now. There we go. We're back to orderliness. God, if I don't hit my head on the ceiling, I can do that much better. Okay, beautiful. Wonderful. It's a nice looking frog. I like the way it looks. There we go. Just fucking destroy it. Are you not frogged anymore, dude? I want to pick up that stuff. I wanted to pick up the hearts! Defeated Balrog of Morgoth. Yeah, that's good music. It's crazy that when I listen to remixes of it, I can't recognize the song somehow. It's an old OCR remix album from like 10, 15 years ago. So maybe it just wasn't very good, I don't know. It does feel though, whenever you hear people make remixes or covers of music from this game, it's the one main theme. It's none of these other tracks. Which are all good. I think, man, that's the one song? It's good. It's a good song, but like, you know, there's a whole bevy of other songs in this game that you could utilize. They don't care about that. More like Balfrog. More like Balfrog. That's a real knee slapper. That's a gut buster right there, you know. Sometimes you meet the right person and they just know how to tickle your funny bone, as it were. Really tell some strong, big gut busters. Big fan of gut busters, you know. It really makes you. It's solid, solid strikes to the old funny bone. Sorry, just let me play with myself on stream, okay? It makes me laugh. I know that's against TOS, but hey, what can I say? I think it probably took me a lot longer to remember what to do here previously. Charcoal, jellyfish juice, gum base. God, my foot hurts. Sorry, my foot hurts. My ankle hurts. I want to be able to walk like normal and shuffle and play DDR, and I just can't, and it's really unfortunate. Oh, it's a polished bomb. Does this robot have brain damage, by the way? Like, I'm kind of worried. He's just like fucking permanently not there fully anymore. I'm kind of sad. Yes, please. Why would I do that? What's wrong with me? Why would I do that? Why would I do it? What's wrong with me? That's what I needed to do, and I wasn't doing it right. Hey, man, you wanna shoot me? You wanna shoot me? Shoot me! Shoot me! There we go. Sorry, I just needed a quick topper upper. You mean robots don't have brains? No, they fucking don't. Don't fucking lie to me. Robots don't fucking have brains. Wow, why is there a green-haired anime boy with a band-aid on his face? You did well, boy. Just one look in you, I knew. I knew you could do it, because you're a robot, and robots can do everything. Robots might have souls, but they don't have brains. My name's Kazuma Sakamoto, but please call me Kazuma. Luckily, I was able to escape from the doctor, but then I was teleported here. I felt like I was about to die of total starvation. You're a real lifesaver. But by the way, have you heard of a place called Mimiga Village? Sue? You know of a boy named Sue? I see. So you've come to get me in place of Sue. I understand. Let's go. Take me to the village. Who the fuck is that? Wait a second. That's fucking like... Sorry, but this requires a little bit of finagling. Professor Booster! How is Sue? She safe? Sue's in Amiga Village. Boy, we'll get this there. You know him. But Sue is a... Will the red flowers work on Sue as well? Just like the others? Kazuma. Okay, let's shut off the fucking EGAD sounds. The doctors commenced snatching the Mimika. Do you understand what this means? The doctor and the war. I like how we as a character have no idea what the fuck is going on. Right, now we're the only ones who can stop him. How are we gonna stop the doctor? I have an idea. At any rate, let's hurry and get back to Sue. We'll discuss this when we're there. Like, I'm just someone who doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just thrown in the middle of things, in media res. Realistically, the robot probably doesn't feel a dent at all and just mildly inconvenienced by their body being banged up. I don't know. They seem to feel a little pain. They said thanks. They clearly have thoughts about it. Because I'm like, yeah? Does that thing work? Sure does. I just oiled it. Looks like it still does. Why just walk, guys? Just walk there. I guess I'm a robot, so I'm probably more well-equipped to get there easily. They're fucking not, because they're fucking fallible humans. And they're stuck in their mortal flesh. Oh, that's bad. No, I can absolve them of their sins and do well. They can't. Here's the thing: if they have the capacity of feeling emotions, they have the capacity of feeling point blank. That's my reckoning. That's my thoughts on it. Especially since he sounded shaken up about it. He said, thanks. You're a kind person. Listen, robots deserve rights. In my reckoning, alright? So shut up. Shut up! What up, Choco? What do you want someone jellyfish juice? What do you use it for, Choco? Why do you want this lubricating, liquid? Well, I mean, Choco, you got a really big supply. You seem to really know a lot about it. It seems like you get it often. Can I inquire as to why? If you don't mind? I'm just curious. There's no reason, but, you know, it's just, you know, it's odd. I wouldn't expect you to have any. It's just strange. I'm inclined to think the robot can feel damage. I mean, Quo can feel damage. We know Curly can. So, I mean, like... I imagine feeling damage is not as, like... God, I have 1 fucking health. Not as difficult as, I don't know, making them feel emotions, which the robot already has. That seems much more difficult. I would think feeling pain is fine. You might ask, why would you build pain for some killer robot? Then why the fuck does Quo have pain? In emotions and feelings as well, you know, you might as well, why is any of that necessary? But, fuck, I don't know, I didn't make the robots. So don't look at me. If I were to make murderous robots, they would be designed entirely differently. Never you mind. These fucking robots, I mean, come on. Robots with feelings. What next? We gotta mamby-pamby them? We're gonna give robots rights next? What? No. Beautiful. I don't even think I need it. I just want it because I can. There's a lot of extra shit in this game to collect that has nothing to do with, like, no useful purpose, but it's fun. So I think that's enough sense for it to be worth it in my mind. But I will say, in this case, I'm going to try and get the best ending possible. Those spikes? Oh, it's the bike. Santa's house. I don't know why I thought that said Satan's house in my mind, in my memory. My memories. So I could get another piece of charcoal, I suppose. Heard a crash of some kind. It sounded like what sounded like someone screaming. Beautiful. Eventually, further be mindful of those big blue critters. They'll try and crush you like a grape. We're making good progress, I feel. The game is not very long. I've been in level 1, I've been in level 2, then level 3. Or weapons of death? Yeah. The doctor plans to use all of the red flower to have you attack the humans. Why would he do such an awful thing? The doctor is like a devil. Will he force Toriko to eat the red flowers? Yeah. The doctor's still searching for the red flowers, even though they're in your fucking houses. It's good if he hasn't found the location yet. But if he finds the red flower, Toriko she'll be filled with rage and turn into a weapon of death. I won't let that happen. Ugh. Ouch. You okay? Yeah. But I really thought that we weren't gonna make it. Kazuma! Professor Booster! Why did they let me out of my cage? Well, they just let me out of my cage. Ugh. How have you been? Surviving. Amiga is. King. Ow! Sorry, that was my foot. His name is King. He's the leader of this village and also a friend of mine. Many Mamiga used to live here in Mamiga Village, but most of them were taken away to the doctor. King's friends were also... It's me! Didn't hear any of that. The bike is a complete wreck, but somehow we made it. What up, old man? Dr. Scheme is moving along his plan. We need to hurry and do something about it. I like how Quote is missing all of this important dialogue, so he doesn't know what the fuck is going on still. Welcome back! Seems like I owe you another one. With Kazuma here, I'm sure we'll be able to handle the password for that egg. Professor Booster, can we bring him along? Professor? Who? Our escape must be put on hold for now. The doctor has found the location of the red flowers. Huh? As of yet, he doesn't have his hands on them, but it's only a matter of time before he does. The location is in the sand zone. I've heard that the red flowers are there. Sand zone? So if we go there, we will find the doctor. I fear that it's the doctor's minions that will presumably go. We must eradicate the red flowers before they get their hands on them. However, Sand Zone is a very dangerous place. If we were to go, whether or not we make it back alive isn't... Giving up, then? Actually, no. We just have the right person here with us now. You. What is he? Well, he's an armed recon robot that was dispatched to this island 10 years ago. A robot?! Sorry. I'd heard that they were all destroyed after the war. However, I don't know the exact details. Perhaps one of them. Professor, I've connected us to the Sand Zone teleporter. You're the most ideal among us. You were the most ideal among us. Search the island. Please help us. Sand Zone, huh? They said thank you for helping out of the floor, which I cannot do. But yeah, it depends. It always depends. Everything, listen, it depends on everything, alright? Everything depends on everything else. There's nothing else I can do here, right? Because I've got nothing. Sand Zone. Sand Zone's a fun place, if I recall. With banging... this is where it starts getting harder, if I'm not... Hello. Hello, lovely lady. Yeah, these guys. Here, this guy. Just murder these guys. And how did Curly get up here so fucking fast, dude? What the fuck? Even for, like, a robot, that's crazy. God, it's just fun. Again, I'm playing this and I'm playing Half-Life right now. Both games came out to Half-Life 2. Both games came out in 2004. They're both really fun. Not that the games that we're playing previously weren't fun, but I'm, like, super enjoying both of these games. And it makes sense. They're both beloved, well-known, well-crafted games. I was thinking about it yesterday, and it inspired me to dig deeper into my revisiting of coding a little bit, which I haven't done in a while. Because Half-Life 2 comes with developer commentary, which it didn't have before. And hearing some of it and seeing some of how detailed Valve goes into creating every little aspect of the game, it's wonderful. They really take a lot of love and care. Hey. Hey. Look, a visitor here for such a long time. I know what you want to do, but you better wake up. The Amiga aren't the enemy. They're totally harmless. I feel sorry for you. I'm on the Amiga side. I'm not going to lose to you. Hey, I don't want to fight you. What the fuck? Do I have to kill? I don't remember. It's not fucking Undertale. I got to shoot her. Fuck off. Can I just, like... Like, you're not hard, but... Amiga, can you chill the fuck out? You guys are putting yourself in danger. Okay, where's the missiles? Blow these fuckers to fucking smitheroonies. Okay, that doesn't work. Wow, actually I died there. Sorry, I was not prepared to fight her. I was hoping that I didn't have to fight her. Let's do that again. I don't know why I was hoping I didn't have to fight her. I find it is not fucking Undertale, man. What's the I think Undertale took some inspiration from this game along with Yume Nikki. Makes sense. That was around the time that Toby Fox was probably like the right age for a lot of these games and experiences. But I'm kind of thinking, what about it? What about like indie games giving very specific vibes? Maybe it's a certain way of telling stories. I don't know. There's something about it. Gives some reminiscence that I can't quite put my finger on. Right. Let's do this. You know what? Curly Brace, you're fucking right. I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of you. Like, sorry, but I'm just gonna murder you incessantly. Nope. And all your fucking Amiga friends. How does that make you feel? Curly? Where's Larry and Moe? That's a terrible joke. It's not a funny joke. Come on, come on, come on. Beautiful, come on. Oh, ugh. Fine, I'm fine. Told you I'm fine. You win! Got me. We've been defeated. Do you plan on disposing of Amiga? No, you idiot. Oh! You on the Amiga side too? Yeah, you could have asked me that, bitch. I know, it's not their fault. I'm Curly Brace. I've been with these little ones since before I can remember. I did shoot them multiple times. I don't recall anything before that. Apparently, it's so-called memory loss. Memory loss? Oh. I may have been an Amiga killer like the other robots. Ooh! Your Polar Star's thrashed pretty badly. Want to trade it for my machine gun? I know you could trade back, but I'm still gonna say no. Because, obviously, keeping your actual real weapon is a better choice. For those who don't know, it is the better choice, overall. Hello. Careful, the Sandcrocs. Make a big chunk out of you. Jenka. Go to her house. You should take the dog next to the bed. How? Yes, actually I do. I believe in this time you can pick up, like, all the dogs at once. Nya. I want to eat... You're a bunny. What do you mean you want to eat... I guess you're not. You're a bunny. You're just a bunny-looking creature. What do you mean you want to eat some tasty fish? What's wrong with you? I can't go that way. Come on. Please die. Oh my god. I forgot. Sorry, I was just like, oh, that's fine. If I die with this poor doggy on my head, it'll be very sad. Who is that little doggy that just got horribly murdered? Just the one for me. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Wonderful. Oh, well, fuck, I forgot, sorry. Yeah, that's right, that dummy. They literally said, don't stand in the sand, you fucking idiot, and I just didn't listen. What a doofus am I. What a mouth breather I am. Come on. Beautiful. Nope. Just be careful, and you'll live very long. You'll live a very long, fulfilling life if you just be a little careful, you know? That's all you gotta be, is a little careful. Just a smidgen of carefulness will go a long way. Nice. Almost too careful. Maybe, like, way too careful, actually. But you know what? Who cares? Wow, that was dumb of me. That was stupid dumb of me. Wow, that was dumb of me. That was only negative for me. Sorry, it tricks you. You so badly want to do well, and you just fuck it up. Die. Oop. Like, how do you do that? How is that even fucking possible? What's wrong with me? Why am I being an idiot? I know why. Because I want to upgrade my weapon. Again, if you couldn't upgrade my weapon, I just wouldn't care. And then I would probably do better in this game. Like, just not dying as much if I couldn't upgrade my weapons like I can. Because then I'm always putting myself at risk. Specifically so I can upgrade weapons that need upgraded. It's actually a very good dynamic, I feel. Because you have to fucking put yourself in, like, a threatening position. Which is completely and utterly unnecessary. So that I can get this Polar Star up to level 3 again. Which I guess in some manner is actually kind of required. Because there are plenty of bosses that you do need to be strong to fight. If I want to save, fucking yes, please. Double dog! Best. I believe you can only take one at a time in the original version. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't remember. I'm often mistaken about games. What do I look like? A guy who plays a lot of games? Don't be ridiculous. Don't be fucking ridiculous. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Yeah, you guys. What a humdinger. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I've got a fucking brain virus that has mutated into an old man. And that old man is existing in my fucking forehead. Saying stupid things. Nope. That was dumb of me. That one wasn't as on purpose as it could have been. Thank you. That's kind of you. I forgot you existed. Can I kill you, by the way? Nice. I love how shit the Polar Star is when you don't have any upgrades. Like, it's really weak. It is startlingly weak. Again, there's no benefits to it except for strength. So it makes sense that it only has strength as its main weapon. Right? That's logic. It's got nothing else going for it. It's fucking garbage. Balrog, he's blundered yet another time. Oh, it's Misery. You have a lot more spirit. How would it come all this way here? You're a bit tiresome. You want to take me on? In a fight? Doesn't seem like it'll be necessary now. Bye. Alright. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Well, what do I do it for? Nice. Nice. Like, I'm doing good damage for what I've got. It's not going to last for a very long time. Because of his pokey head nonsense. But, like, I got the missiles. I'm going to use them. Nice. One missile left. Now I gotta try hard. Wonderful. Cave Story is Cave Story is great. It's one of my favorite games. I don't know if it's one of my favorite games of all time, really. I mean, it's a game I really like, and I haven't played it since I played it the very first time I played it. So I'm a big fan of playing it again. But I do think it is oh god, a great game. Please don't let me die like this. Fuck. Give me the missile, man. What are you doing? I'm fucking this. Poorly. Never fuck something poorly. If you're gonna fuck something, fuck it, like, nicely. Do a good job fucking it. Things deserve to get fucked well. Is my philosophy in life. That's my own philosophy, don't steal it. But if you're gonna get fucked, make sure it's a good fucking. You know? That's just logic. My logic. And I think it makes a lot of sense. Beat it. Omega! What happened to Alpha? That was a good joke. That was a quality joke. That was a clever, creative joke of my own reckoning. And as you know, I've been a scintillatingly... As I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to be utterly scintillating. So I like to think I'm following through on that promise. Best I can. You know, being utterly scintillating is a difficult task. I'd be a really shitty talk show host, wouldn't I? I'd love to give it a shot. I'm so curious. I want to be a talk show guest and a talk show host. I'm so curious how I would do with either end of the spectrum. Because I really don't know. At all. I feel like if I had someone to work against or work with, I think it'd be fucking great. I don't know, though. It's almost impossible to calculate. Again, I'm sure you could tell from my stupidity earlier. All the dumb bits I was doing earlier was... I don't know why I was watching them. Like, as you do, occasionally you get hooked on, like, stupid clips on YouTube about different people. And I was watching Norm Macdonald stuff because I think he's a very funny and clever guy who gets his just, you know, popularity after he's dead, as you tend to do. He's an inspirational man for his level of comedy that is stupid in the best way. I think he would be fun as talk show host. It depends. I mean, I don't know. I don't get a chance to talk to people often. I had an idea. Again, you always have a stupid shower ideas, but it was a fun idea for a podcast. I was thinking of, like, you do things like Hot Ones, and they always get famous celebrities. And I think that's not that interesting. No matter, I don't care about a celebrity, because they're just people. My actual thought was literally just to get strangers. If you could get people, have a full, proper interview, sit-down conversation, 1.5 hours, real podcast length, as if there's someone big and famous, but it's just people on the street. Ask them who they are, what their life story is, different people. And go deep into it. And, you know, and be careful. You want to make a guest comfortable. You don't want to ask them stuff they don't want to answer, and always be like, listen, every question I ask, we can have any of those removed. I've always feel that's very important. If you don't like something, if you don't consent to this or that, the other thing, we don't have to talk about it. We can remove it. We'll keep, you know, we'll keep everything on whatever record you want. Important. You want someone comfortable. People have very interesting stories and lives. And not only that, people have very differing perspectives on the way they see the world. So having a continuous stream of different people and how they're perceiving things, I think would be, personally, just really fascinating. That's something I would love to see. So, you know. But the difficulty is, how do you arrange for that? There's a lot of nuances there, and who do you ask, and how do you do it? There's biases in different places. There's a lot of nuance there. So in feasibility, actually making it happen is tricky, but I think it would be very interesting. And I don't know if I'd do a good job, if I'd ask the right questions. Jankum? Do you know what Jankum is? Like, do you know what Jankum is? I just want to ask. Because if you don't know what Jankum is, don't look it up. Don't worry. Don't. It's fine. Oh, that's my doggy. Return him to me. That was very nice of you. What? The red flower. Oh, yeah. Oh, you doing, Auntie? Oh, it's you, Barug. You look good. How's my stupid daughter been lately? Huh? Stupid daughter? You mean Misery? She's also fine. A new master has appeared. This time the service will finally be ours. Are you two still trying to do that? I'm not here to cause you any trouble. I just came to pick up the key to the warehouse. You know, the warehouse with the flower seeds? I have no idea what you're talking about, Barog. Is that so? You're just pretending that you don't know. I see now. You're going to betray us then. Is that it? You'll be sorry. Don't talk to your auntie like that, dude. A new master. Must be another idiot at it yet again. About my dogs, I have 4 more still. Little pups. But these legs of mine are so very weak. Sorry for the inconvenience, but would you mind finding the rest of my dogs? I got one. I must be a soldier from the surface. It's been a long time since all those robots, just like you, came to the island. They were responsible for the death of so many defenseless Mimiga. For the lives of the brave men and women who tried defending them. Due to the effects of consuming the forbidden red flower, the cornered Mimiga became utterly rabid. They fought back viciously against the robots that had invaded their island. Who knows? Had there been no red flower, it's very possible that the Mimiga on this island might have been annihilated. I know you can do it. You looked up Jankum? I literally said don't look up Jankum. You can't blame me for being disgusted at what Jankum is. When I said don't look it up. Like telling a kid, hey, don't stick a fork in the socket. He does it, he gets electrocuted. He's like, why'd you tell me not to do that? Alright? Listen, you only have yourself to blame. Shameless. Oh, I love walls of upgrades. I love how he just puts hearts and missiles there. Like, he didn't have to. He could have just put, a station that just gives you all of that things. But instead of doing that, he makes it so that you have to just shoot walls to get them out. Right there. For some reason. Arbitrarily. Can I? That's the best thing about the missiles is that there's long range. I mean, they're strong, but also they're long range. Underrated best thing about the missiles is that I can be fucking far away. Like a flock of seagulls. Ooh, nice. Bird. Nice. Lovely. Lovely! Hey, dog zone. It's funny how a lot of... you can very tell biases in creators in terms of the kind of animals they utilize in their games. Because there are some creators and animals, or some creators that only use dogs, or only use cats, or if they use both, there's usually a bias in between how they interact with the animal. Biggest example I can think of is... not the biggest example, but an example I always think of is Earthbound. Where the dogs, you can talk to the dogs. You even get a dog as a fucking main party member in one of the games. Ah! Whereas, oh god. Dude, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Come on. Nope. Ugh. What am I doing? Dog! What? Hey man. Fuck. Shit. Whereas the cats exist and you can talk to them and they're just normal animals and you can't really interact with them and they're not given the same love and attention that the dog was, clearly. I think a part of that is the idea of, like, dog is man's best friend. It's a very American ideal of a dog. And I love cats. I love cats. I love dogs. I love both. Like, I have respect for both of them. Yeah, I see you. I know! What do you want me to do about it, buddy? Bucko? There's fucking water falling from the ceiling, dude. Oh, I can go up somehow. Yeah, I can. You wanna bring him? Yes! Because dogs are better than cats? You have a cat! And you're saying that? I don't know if you're a big dog fan or not. I mean... you're a dog fan, but that's spelled differently. Undertale is Temmie. Well, Temmie's not a dog. Temmie is a Temmie. Like, whatever Temmie is... isn't... By the way, Temmie is a character in Undertale, if you don't know. Or, like, enemy... an enemy slash character slash person who helped make the game. Like, it's... what Temmie is a little confusing. Just for reference. If you don't know what a Temmie is, it's because you haven't played Undertale. If you haven't played Undertale, what's wrong with you? It's only one of the best games ever made. Arguably, it is a great game. Like, I'll say that Undertale is one of my favorite games. Temmie is Temmie. Exactly! See? Artist, you get it. It is funny, I am playing, like, both games. This game is very short. Half-Life 2 is also very short. They both came out in 2004. They're both great. I don't know what I'm going to play after that, but this set of streams shouldn't be very long. Which I really am happy about. Because I'm both playing very good games and just chilling. Like, that's the peak of streaming. Whatever I play next is going to be utter schlock. It's going to be terrible. You know? I can't only be playing good games like this. I have to play garbage. I'll be playing Castlevania 64. Ironically, you know what I want to play? Actually, what I actually want to play, kind of, weirdly? That I think I would enjoy, but I don't think it's the right thing to play next? Is Glover. I mean, aside from... I haven't mentioned Dragon Quest, which I haven't actually played since I streamed it the other day. I'd still like to stream it more, and play it more. I just haven't yet. And I want to. So I might actually, next time I play it, I might end up streaming it just because I want to play it. Big old stream of the weekend, maybe, just to play like a couple hours of it. We'll see what I've got going on. God, I want those missiles. Michigan Report from Hell is a pretty utter garbage. Well, I don't only like garbage. Again, I'm going to play Cave Story Sex 2007 or whatever the fuck it was called. That's clearly the better option. Sonic Dreams Collection. Here's the thing. Ooh, we got cats greater than dogs in the chat. Jeez, we're going to have a fucking chat fight. Is that a better Twitch.tv emote, or is that a specific emote from a streamer? Here's the thing about Sonic Dreams Collection is I already know what it is. I've seen it. Like, the fun would be going through it, but it's going through it from the perspective of someone who already knows it, knows about it. It's not. I wouldn't be going to it spoiler-free. So that kind of, like, I feel like a part of the Sonic Dreams Collection is not knowing what it is and then playing it and seeing the reactions more than going through the motions, right? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people play Sonic Dreams Collections for the gameplay. Clearly, that's why people play that game. Maybe I'm deluded, but I would imagine that there are games like that where it's like there are great games that would be fun, call them streamer bait, but if I've already seen other people play them, then it's kind of like I can't play them. Because I already know what happens. I need a sufficient amount of time to pass for me to forget what happens, and I'm never going to forget what the fuck happens in Sonic Dreams Collection, because it's fucking utter bizarreness. And like, Sonic Pregnancy. If you ever wanted to see Sonic Pregnancy on Twitch.tv, play Sonic Dreams. And yes, when I say Sonic Pregnancy, I mean Sonic Pregnancy. I want to clarify for anyone who somehow doesn't realize what the fuck I'm talking about. Little did he know Mpreg is real in the... people always said Mpreg was real in the F-Zero universe, but it's also real in the Sonic universe. Any universe that has a big fandom on DeviantArt probably has Mpreg real. Somehow, I don't know how that happens so often. Crazy, really. Why do I hate birds? What's wrong with me? I'm a robot with dogs killing birds like it's no fucking tomorrow. Also, I know stream should be over right now, but I'm just having fun. I want to get through this little section of dogs first before I start moving on. What's up? Oh, I know that. I know. I'm aware. Game, you don't need to tell me. What? Dog? Dog? What? Dog? What do you mean dog? What do you mean dog? Why is there... Why? Why? Is there a dog there? There's no dog. Can I only... Is there a limit how many dogs I can pick up? I can pick up all the dogs, right? I don't have to put them back, do I? I want to... You know what? I know I made it all the way over here. Let me put a dog... Okay, let me look this up. Actually, I'm going to look it up because I don't want to not have to do this. How many dogs can I carry? Okay, no, I can carry as fucking many as I want. I just don't know what to do there. Just making sure before I go fucking batshit stupid and crazy. I don't even need to explain what the fuck is happening here, do I? Like, just accept it. There's a man with dogs on his head, and it's fine. It's funny, this game does have very, like, I would say nice game feel for movement. It's strange. It's not too dissimilar to, like, I don't know. It has good weight to it. It feels a bit like Mario. Maybe not quite, but in some aspects, like older Mario games. I don't know if it's my favorite ever, but I feel like I have a good grasp of how it plays, which is nice. But I know there's a dog stamp down there. I don't know what it's for. It might be some kind of egress and not entrance. We'll see. But I don't know. I was raised with dogs and cats. I think I always preferred cats a little bit more. But I think a part of it was that dogs genuinely do smell worse. They can. You keep them clean or whatever. But dogs, you can't tell a difference. Like, cats can smell bad. Don't get me wrong, but cats tend to clean themselves a bit more than dogs do. A dog gets stinky, boy. Like, I've had my old Basset Hound. I loved her to death, but she stank. And that does put me off. When cats get older, they start not smelling so good. When they can't take care of themselves as well. It's not even that they smell bad, but they get greasy. Your cat is fine. Your cat's not that bad. I've had much greasier cats than that. They're like fucking, like, Severus Snape. Real greasy and weird once they get older. We had a very Snape-like cat when... We had him for, like, 19 years. He was old as fuck. He was born in my bed. That's a true story, by the way. But, Ooh. Almost want to be careful there. But, I mean, yeah, it's just a thing. Cats typically try to take care of themselves, but they, as they get older, they kind of can't. It's why it's kind of nice to have, like, a kitten or someone around. Having another cat can help, because the other cat will typically try and help the older one take care of themselves a little bit better. Cats are social, far more than I think some people would say. There are many, like, cat haters / truthers out there who will say that cats fucking suck and don't love anybody and don't matter, and you can't do anything to cats. You know, they don't really love you. They're stupid and they're ugly, and, you know, it's obviously untrue. Obviously untrue. I don't know where I was going with that. I just want to talk about cat haters for a second. But I think I always preferred cats a little bit more. Maybe. The dog smell is bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's not great. But I think dogs are nice. They're lovely and they're cute and they're lovely. I think both animals are very loving. Some people claim that dogs are more inherently loving than cats are, and I think that's bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. There's something I'm missing. How many dogs are there? I've only found... That I also want to figure out how to get to. Because I can get up here. Did I miss something? Yeah, it just depends. And that's a part of the thing about owning any animals. They're gonna fucking stink. Like, honestly, that's just... You kind of have to expect that, if I'm being honest. If you're not okay with stinky smells and cleaning up piss out of a rug by putting pressure or whatever, then you're in the wrong biz. By the way, if you don't know the best way... If your cat pees in a rug, or a dog, if you get pee on a rug, the best way of getting rid of it is get a shit ton of paper towels and either sit on it or get like a heavy book and press it down. Literally just put pressure on it and soak the pee up. You can use enough pressure and the pee will just suck right in. Like, it really will. No mess, no stain. It'll, like, just immediately just fucking pressure the fuck down on it. I learned that as a kid because I was finding ways of, like, you know, you get in trouble for dog pissing when you're at home and you didn't take care of it right. You ever seen an enraged mamiga? Eating the red flower makes me stronger. A great many of the mamiga believed this and chose to eat the red flower. Then and only then did they fight back against the battalion of robots, but you know what happens afterwards? It was so terrible. Perhaps they couldn't control themselves. But most of the mamiga who consumed the red flower were never to be seen again. They went missing. I heard a rumor that they supposedly made it down to the surface, where the humans live. Thought of enraged mamiga anywhere close to the surface with humans. If it's really true, do you yet realize it? Do you realize how dangerous the red flower actually is? Two more. We're the popular one. My dogs aren't very fun of troublemakers either. I really do appreciate all your hard work so far. Is it in the warehouse key that you're after? The same warehouse that contains all the red flower seeds in it. It doesn't matter to me who you are, understand? I can't give you the key to the warehouse, sorry. Opening the warehouse would be foolishly allowing an encore of the same tragedy. One more to go. How do I get your other fucking dog? I saw where it was. They're very cute dogs, by the way. I have to be honest and say that they're very cute dogs. Like, good sprite, man. Okay, so there is this. I didn't see this, did I? I mean, I did see it, but I after the fact. Is there a dog? There's a dog path down here, but it's not a. There's no dog. To dog! Sorry, no, I was wrong. I was absolutely fucking wrong. Having an animal is nice, by the way. It is nice. Aside from my shitty sprained fucking ankle and horrible misery, you know, it would make things better. My cat or dog would sense my pain and sit on my leg and make it hurt worse, but I would feel better. I should have kept all the dogs on my head. That would have been cooler. Indeed, that's the last one. You've done me a great favor gathering my pups. Come back in a bit. What do you mean in a bit? What do you want me to do? What does a bit constitute? You know what? We're done here. I think we've made very good progress here. We've done Area 1, Area 2, we're almost done with Area 3, and all the intro. What are there, 2, 3 more areas afterwards, really? Realistically? Maybe more than that. I love how you can add a player at any time. That is kind of cool. Again, I've never played this 2-player, because it's not normally 2-player. But that's such a neat idea. And there are things like challenges. And next time I'm going to go back to Classic. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry, Remastered and Cave Story Plus both sound bad. Very quickly, I just want to look at the jukebox, because it's startling. The biggest thing, I think, is keeping the feel of the original song. Bama Tracks is cool. Like, these are just different notes. The remastered, these are just different notes. I don't hate the remastered version, actually. I don't think it's that bad. But, like, Cave Story Plus is so dramatically different from the original music that it's like, I kind of don't think it's a good choice. Like, I don't hate it, but, like, this is not the same feeling as this. At all. Like, this is better. The original's better. Remastered, I actually think is fine. I think remastered is interesting. I don't hate it. And Family Tracks is, like, similar. Ridiculon is just a whole different story. What the fuck? That's wild. That is wild. Anyways, sorry, that's enough. Play Backpack Hero. I've heard it's very good. I actually might own it. I'm pretty sure I got it for fucking free. On the Epic Game Store, but I've never played it. I'd probably enjoy it, though. I think I'd be down to play it at some point, maybe. Maybe. Or not, or maybe I'll never play it, and I'll hate it. Just to spite chat. But that was Cave Story. That was great. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It was stupid. Very dumb today, but I'll be back tomorrow with Half-Life 2. And it'll keep being fun. Because if it's not fun, why bother? Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.